Let's just do this. Let's just go.
Let's just go.
Okay.
Preparing to start is always the longest process. Yeah.
This is always painful.
It
And
is
you
always
always tend to start with, I don't really know what we're doing here.
Well, I still don't know what we're doing.
Exactly, which is a problem because like at some point people are just going to latch on to the fact that you actually have no idea what you're doing.
A, B, don't care.
Okay, hello everybody. We're back with another... You want us to quickly...
You do it.
We're going to represent the D-Pugs real quick. Do it, Marco. Do it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. We're here to talk about... No, say something. You've got to start this time, come.
Because companies are stuck in the cycle of producing new phones every 5 minutes, we have a new one that has 3 extra pixels on the left and it's 1/1000th of a millimeter lighter or narrower than the last one.
Yeah, we've got a phone we want to show you today. That's what we're dealing with today.
Okay.
This is the phone we want to talk to you about. This is the Hisense Rock. Have a look at that. Cool thing about this. Cool thing about this.
No,
Did it? Well, that's a bit wrecked. Well, that's a bit wrecked.
no, too bad it's not working though.
The cool thing about this phone is that we didn't have to do it twice. Once was enough.
You gotta prove the point. I don't buy that this thing can't take a hit.
Well, I don't know. It's not taking 2 strange hits. You know, I could have caught that really easily. I don't know why. It like sort of went flying like that. The thing that's most visible about this phone in all of its marketing
Is that it doesn't have any cracks on the windshield right now.
is that it doesn't have any
Are they
cracks.
called windshields?
Yes, they're called windshields. It's called a videogram
Because I've seen this app.
windshielded device.
I've seen an app with like a windscreen wiper on the phone, but I never understood how it's in the phone, the app, but if it runs on the phone, how's that going to clean the glass?
You spend so much time on the apps.
Such a weird thing.
And can you look for something like actually useful? Why are you looking for windscreen wiper apps? That's
Because
not.
I don't want to understand how it works. I mean, my phone's gotten drops of water on it before.
Wow.
It has happened, okay,
Yeah.
like a drop.
And then an app is
then-
going to clean it off.
Yes, but it doesn't work. The windscreen wiper app. I think it's just like a gimmick, really.
I think you're doing it wrong.
Maybe, I don't know.
That's okay. The most visible thing in the marketing for this phone isn't windshields. It's that this thing is supposedly indestructible.
Wow.
Or so Hisense says. I mean, I'm pretty sure, yeah, if we dropped it off the balcony, this... Gerald! What are you doing? Michael, why would you do this?
This is important.
No, it's not. Nothing is more important than this. How could you do this? I feel ashamed to know him. Do-do-do. Da-da. Da-da. How you, Cheryl? I'm super bored right now. I wish there was something else to do but wait for Michael to get off his phone. I don't know, how was your weekend?
Relaxing.
That's good. I'm glad. Oh, hey, welcome back. How did that go? How's your mom?
Important business stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How's your mom?
You wouldn't understand.
She good? You should ask her not to phone though while we're busy filming. Tell her that like you are eating right, you're fine.
It's on silent.
Mom, don't
It's on
worry
silent.
about
It's
it.
back on silent.
It's back on silent.
So if someone's dead now or dying, I won't know about it because of you and your video.
I'm sorry for inconveniencing you, but this is super important.
Yeah.
Those people are selfish for
Yeah.
dying and other things while we're trying to film. Anyway,
So cool phone.
we were
that can
talking
take a
about
few
this.
knocks.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
talking about this cool phone that can take a few knocks. We don't really know what's cracking inside this phone. There's probably Qualcomms and Snapdragons and octa-cores and GBs of stuff and whatever, but we do know that this thing is supposedly indestructible.
You know nothing about cell phones.
I know nothing about cell phones.
Okay.
Specifically this cell phone. I know nothing about cell phones. But it
All
can
the same.
survive a few knocks. It's supposed to be dust-proof, wind-proof, shock-proof. If you're a soldier going into battle, this is the phone to take
Can't
with
really
you.
prove dust proofness though.
Well, I mean...
Because you're not going to open it to see if there's dust inside. So any company can say their phone's dust proof and make claims about it, but who's going to check that? See what I mean? So anyway.
I don't know, Michael. I don't know. Anyway, fine. So what we're gonna do, because we are A, spoiled brats, B, we don't really understand the value of hardware anymore.
No, big A is not our phone.
Okay, it's not our phone. And C, we're just stupid. We're gonna put this thing to the test in a series of...
In a series of very mild tests.
They are quite mild, yeah. There's no ocean, like we don't have
Like
an
if you
ocean.
want to test that, it's dropping. Drop it off the building. See, that's how
Yeah,
you test
see,
it.
this is the thing, like
yeah.
I'm sure if we dropped this off the balcony, it would be a whole different story
Anyway.
to us dropping it here inside the office.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do what should we call it? Dunk tests?
I don't know. You call it
Various
whatever you
dunk
want.
tests. So we're gonna walk you through that. Let's just get straight into that, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know it's recording.
Testing. Okay, this is dunk test number 1. Testing. Okay, this is dunk test number 1, featuring Michael James and a cell phone. Yeah. Oh damn.
Went off. No.
Oh well, now it's just it's facing the banana.
It's still recording.
I hope so. I don't know. Oh well, now it's just it's still in there. It's still going. Facing the banana. It's still recording. Yes, take it out.
It's disgusting.
It is pretty weird. Don't splash everywhere.
Okay.
Because that's a good idea. Okay, so don't drop it from height, dude. That's a idea. Okay, what's next? The monster test, right? The monster dunk test.
Yeah. But I feel Monster should pay a bit of sponsorship money for something like this. But the way they do, they gave us the cans. They gave us the cans. It's okay. Is that cool? Yeah, we get a ton of free Monster. I'm not sure why, but we got bros at Monster.
We got bros at the Monster Bro Factory. I don't know what that means. Where did that come from?
I'll keep these. Who's gonna hold this?
Where did you pull that out of?
Well, shirt pocket. You gonna hold?
I don't know you sometimes. No.
Desperate.
No, put that in afterwards. Ah, yes. Okay. So good, Monster, yeah. Can't actually see what I'm doing.
Feels like I'm urinating.
What's that noise? That can't be. That's what happens inside you when you drink this. You'll also notice that we're using regular Monster and sugar-free Monster because we like a balanced lifestyle.
And a Disprin.
Because it was a rough night.
It's pretty legal.
We're probably creating, what if that explodes? We don't know what's going on with this.
Highly unlikely.
This is,
I'm sure the FDA tests these kinds of things.
Yeah, but
how do they know that a medicine in your stomach doesn't react with another one you've taken that's explosive? Do they test? That's why it takes like 500 years to test anything at the FDA.
And do they test it all on one person? Like there's one guy who's being packed full of
it's
these things.
like a mock-up stomach, like a plastic bag that's transparent.
And
they pour the shit in there and see what happens. There must be a way. Because often I've taken if I'm really sick, 4 types of tablets and then a fizzy thing. I keep thinking, what if something reacts badly in there?
And you melt.
And then,
you melt, or you become the goo.
Not important.
It's pretty important. I think they test in rabbits, and if the rabbit doesn't explode, then it's good for approval for human consumption.
When you finish the whole
Cheryl. No,
Cheryl.
Len's gonna drink it. Don't look at me like that, Cheryl. You're doing this for science. Okay, anyway, let's just drop the phone in the stuff. Here we go. Dunk test number 2. The monster dunk. Okay.
Right, that's not gonna work.
Why is that monster gone such a gross color? What do you... Is it still working? Oh wait, what happened? This is a comprehensive dunk. I like what I'm seeing.
It's not working.
Look at this man's face. Look at this. This is the face of a scientist, and that's back in the water.
You gotta wash it off, huh?
Yeah, you gotta wash it off.
Oh!
What?
Camera. Oh no, wait, never mind.
Okay, this has gone horribly. Testing. Dunk test number 3673. We've got a bucket of mud. I don't know why. Because it's waterproof and dustproof, and water and dust make mud. Oh no, what are you doing? You're probably jamming it in there. This is horrible. Why are we doing this to this poor cell phone? So, is this working? We don't know.
I might take it out of there. Cheryl!
You're not taking it. Oh, you fell in the mud, Mikey. Oh. Cheryl, can you please come and help Michael remove his cell phone from this bucket of mud? Hi, Cheryl. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Yeah.
Monster rinse?
Let me see this. Oh
no.
That is horrible. Hey,
it's fizzing more. What the hell?
What is this mud that Len made us?
I don't think
What
it
is
likes
this?
the mud.
What is this radioactive substance in this bucket? What did you just dip your hand in? Maybe Michael was right to not put his hand in there.
Exactly.
Cheryl, you're gonna lose that hand. I hope you're okay with it. Okay, so now it's back in the water. So I'd call that dunk test number 40, right?
That's done.
Okay, well let me try phone it. There? Yeah.
Okay.
What you doing over there?
There's a bit of mud here.
That's okay though. We'll clean it maybe.
Maybe. Send it back like this. So they know we tested.
I don't think we can ever send this back. I think that we got to say we lost
Keep
it.
it, yeah.
We lost it. It's a problem.
You know how
Okay.
much hardware I've lost over the years? Lost.
Okay, well that's it. The final. It's just gonna rest in this water for a while, I guess. That's pretty great. How long do you think it'll stay there? Just forever? Months? Years? Decades?
Till the end of this video, really.
That's a good point. Hey, we're getting a phone call
Can hear it.
from beyond the abyss.
What do you call? Can you hear?
I can hear.
Put it on
Can you
speakerphone.
hear goldfish? Okay. Good times.
How was that for you? Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Seemed like you had
It happened. It was super exciting.
Anyway, that's the phone. That's the Hisense Rock. Look at it. Covered in pretty much everything NAG can throw at it. I would say that this is probably the perfect phone for the modern user. Because what is the most worrying thing in everybody's life?
Getting some dread disease when you're much older in life.
No, I think it's dropping your cell phone in a toilet.
Yeah, I suppose.
Because I mean, I wouldn't know what
You'd
to
be,
do.
Like elbow deep in turds to get it out there. I'm just flushing it.
Exactly. Like, I mean, at that point, it's just like, look, I can get a new phone somewhere.
But at
I'll
least
wait
you-
for my next
At least you
upgrade.
can wash it though, so that would be a benefit. A benefit of dropping it in the toilet.
Now that that's done,
Now we're back from the testing. Hard work, man.
yeah, that was crazy. Rough times, man.
Even
Dunking
rolled up my
things and
sleeves,
stuff. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I'm super impressed with this phone. Like, I mean, it still works as far as I can tell. Like, I mean, it seems.
It's not often you get a phone that can really take it and still keep performing, you know?
Yeah, what he said. If I were, you know, like you hear those stories all the time of like parents who've like handed their phones off to their kids.
I don't do that because kids are just rubbish with phones.
Yeah, so, yes they are. And then they'll always get those phones back and they'll have like, the kid dropped it and there's a crack or something's come off, the volume rock has fallen off.
licked by a
It's
baby.
been licked by a baby bear. And you're
most
like,
I'll
where
be-
did you find a baby bear to lick this phone? Child, how did you do that? And why is it
The
broken?
most I'll offer any child on a cell phone is I will enable my Wi-Fi hotspot. That's
Done.
all they're getting out of a cell
Use
phone.
it with your phone. You can use my data, but
Yeah.
you use your phone. That's
away
fine.
from
You want to
the
play
phone.
Angry Birds, that's cool. You
But I
go
think
on
maybe
your
with this phone, because
You'll
you
be
can
okay.
actually shower with it, and you can use soap to clean it. I mean, that's a big thing.
phone. Shower with it. Where do you keep it? Where do you hold it in the
Yeah,
shower?
like, you know-
like in your.
Like, you know, sometimes in the morning when it's really
Poop
cold,
bucket?
like in winter, it's cold. So you want to like stay in the shower, but like there's nothing to do there once you've cleaned. So
Oh.
you want to just like absorb the heat and the steam and everything. So load up Pokemon Go or
I'm
Clash
super
Royale.
glad that you went with Pokemon Go and Clash
Or
Royale because
some-
I thought this was going to go a whole other direction.
No.
There's Michael in the shower just sort
It's
of
your fault.
gently rubbing himself and
So, yeah.
things get out of hand.
So I mean that's something
It's a totally
I
valid
would
thing.
actually buy a phone like that for.
Really.
I know that's stupid, but it's like a highlight, a bonus point.
So if you need to shower or if you ever hand your phone off to children and other delinquents, this is like the perfect phone for you. Also, like for me personally, like I think about when I'm out at night and I'm fighting crime, you know,
Yeah.
like I would want a choice in the phone that I get to take with me. Like if I'm going doing super detectivizing and investigatorial stuff,
Big words.
I'm gonna want like the latest cutting edge flagship phone from an undisclosed smartphone maker
Yeah.
that is gonna have the hottest tech in it
They're all
and
the
all that
same
stuff.
anyway. I carry on.
Theoretically, they're all the same, but that's what I'm gonna want. You know, like when I'm taking those super high res photos of crime scenes and stuff. That's what I'm gonna
But you
want.
can zoom in on like 100,000 times and
Exactly.
see someone's reflection off a raindrop.
Yes, exactly, like in the movies. But if I know that I'm going out and I'm gonna be fighting like Bane or tussling with Killer Croc, then I'm gonna want this with me because I know that it's gonna be able to take the same beating that I'm about to take.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and I am saying,
Where do you keep it though when you're fighting?
well, in my utility belt.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and yes, I am saying that I'm Batman.
Yeah, sure.
I'm Batman. I would say that that's pretty great. Like if you ever need to take this for serious, if you ever need feel the need to go swimming with your phone, you're going paintballing, like
So it's only
Second
for
fools.
parents with kids and Batman.
it's a pretty powerful market though.
That's a lot of people.
It's
yeah.
that's a good deal.
And
I'd
also
say.
teenagers because they always drop
Teenagers are
things,
assholes, yeah. Because teenagers are assholes. So that's that. Also, we do have a special thing to add to the end of this video.
A giveaway.
A giveaway! Yes,
Is
we've
it?
got we
I
do.
guessed that.
So we've got 2 sets of double tickets to Geekfest, which is happening at Monte Casino.
How does this relate to the phone?
It doesn't, but it relates to cool things that we are privy to. 2 sets of double tickets to Geekfest on the 13th and 14th of May at Monte Casino. Cheryl, Monte Casino at 13, 14 May. We got two sets of double tickets to Geekfest.
I think I might need one of those because I struggle to get in there.
We've
last
got
time.
1 set of double tickets to Geekfest. Just kidding. We got the 2 sets of double tickets. If you want to enter to win them, don't comment on this. Well, comment on the YouTube video about other stuff if that's what you want to do. But comment on the post that this video is connected to on our website. Okay, we'll put a link in the description.
That's so complicated.
It's super complicated, but that's how we're gonna roll. Right. So, do you have anything you want to add about cool phones that Batman and teenagers use? Not in that order.
No.
No, neither do I.
I'm good.
Bye. You still work the buttons underwater?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Well, that's depressing. So much for your shower idea.
I know.
Well, you're still playing with it. You're testing it for the shower days.
I want to try the shower thing out, man.
Shower times.
Yeah.